Okay, in the image classification wizard, even though this is incorrect, I think we can still pass through the steps and see if it works, see how it works. In the image classification wizard pane, set the following. So we copied this .tiff and output classified data set. So we're just naming it something else. And then down here, we're picking and we don't need to do that. And so we're just running that, I guess. Click run, yeah. And then it builds a preliminary supplemental or whatever that support output file. Supervised output. There we go. Turn the starting training off. And that's basically, it replaces that preview, which is identical to it, with an actual TIFF image. And yep, we don't need to do that. View results, yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. It's not how it looks. In the image classification window pane, click next, and the merge classes, so next. So merge classes here. Maybe we can make something work out of this. So maybe all the developed things like the roofs and the concrete and things like that, but it's just so wrong. Anyway, for classification schemas with subclasses, you can use this step to merge classes because you're using a custom classification schema without subclasses. Oh, we're going to skip it. So just next. And we're going to reclassify in the image classification for final classified data set. Yeah. We're going to, yeah, maybe we could reclassify an object here. Yeah, let's this preview reclass appearance. Let's make it transparent so we can see what we're looking at. 40-ish%, and we can turn off the there we go. So we can see the underlying image, turning off all those other ones. And we can pick up let's just choose like some grass over here or something. Maybe useful just to turn that off. Can I remove that? Didn't know it was going to draw like that. Oh, with the region. And that's grass, okay. Let's see if we can make a brown roof here. That's still a white roof. Everything else turned out to be white roof also. Then there's a bunch of asphalt type of, you know, roadway stuff that they don't mess with, but okay. Oh, I don't want that to be grass. Just undo that, I guess. So, well, that's kind of hard to do with anything that's brown. I want to reclassify it. So I could take these football fields here. I mean, what do you call them? Baseball fields? And oops, I guess you gotta, let's turn that off. Guess you gotta pick, okay, when it says it's white roof and I wanna make it grass, right? Maybe I can select, edit. Doesn't let me, yeah. So yeah, so I'm trying to fix it now by drawing over grass, what used to be white roof, the current class, and we want to make it grass. And then maybe I want to do some trees that way. So I could pick another, like right here is a really good area of dense tree, right? So originally it's white roof, but it needs to be trees, right? So just make a nice big area of trees. Any other white roof that should be something else? Like all these other roof tops, right? Isn't this like brown roof? So it says it's white roof, but it really should be red roof. Well, I don't know. There's gray roof. I guess they call that blue roof. Yeah, let's just try it. Brown roof. Run it. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Well, it's supposed to. Don't know why it doesn't. You can change. Okay, this confused. Click finish to close it. With the thematic classified raster you have created, you're now ready to provide the results about the growth of developed areas into the decision makers. Yay! Well, that didn't work out quite like it should have. Not sure why, but might be able to figure it out. Okay. Next. Let's just go on and finish up this. Let's take a quiz or something. I think we probably learned what maybe we need to. Okay, you must correctly answer these questions. So, arrange the steps of the supervised pixel image classification technique in order. Okay. So what goes first?
Configure.
So yeah, we need to, yeah, you can't like do anything until it's like, so how do you, oh, you just drag them in order. Okay, I see. Okay, so after you configure it,
You have to train it.
yep. Configure then
Classify.
train. Sorry, what?
Classify. And you merge the classes and then reclass errors.
Yep, and we skipped this step, the merging, because there were no like subsets. I mean, we could have used roof and then blue roof, brown roof, white roof, or whatever as a subclass, but anyway, yep. To improve the quality of your training samples, you should consider which of the following processes. Modify existing sample polygons.
This is the part that I had a hard time with because I really didn't get it.
So the sample polygons were that shape file that had just, you know, just like we did when I was trying to fix it, which totally failed, but that was just adding more polygons. But yeah, you can modify the existing ones, right? So I would say that's definitely one. And remember, we're trying to answer, I always lose track of the question here, to improve the quality of the training samples, right? Can we change the symbology of the sample polygons?
If you change the symbology, it doesn't really change the quality, does it?
I don't think it does. It may call it something else, but it doesn't change what's happening, really.
Right.
Okay. What about splitting training sample polygons? You know, you're not really, well, you are. I mean, when you do this multiple thing where you got to pick 4, which are the best 4? You got to read through them all anyway, right? So I kind of discounted the second one. Third one, split training sample polygons into different classes. I think that can definitely improve the quality of it, right? So if they're too close, like maybe the grass and the trees, maybe there was some just fields of grass and some brushes that could fall in between, you know, I don't know. So splitting them, I think, could help a lot. Replace polygons with points. I do not see how that can help at all. I don't even see how you can do that. So those are easy to discount. How many are there anyway? 7. So we can discount 1 more and we're done. Add training sample polygons, which we did. It didn't help, but I think something's wrong with the algorithm. So I think that's actually an error in the software, really. So anyway, change the classifier algorithm. We did look at those, right? Where is that? I think it's gone. But yeah, it's not going to pick that if I don't. I'm not going to run any of this, but the method, no, it wasn't method they were talking about. The classifier algorithm. That was in the next one. And then, yeah, just to do this. Next. right here, right? These are the classifier algorithms. Yeah, I definitely think that this will change your results, right? So maps your input data vectors into higher dimensional feature space to optimally separate. Yeah, I would say depending on your data, it might fit into these different algorithms a little bit differently, and definitely can change the quality of your output. So as far as affecting your, I would say that's one of them. However, this last one is probably a better one. So we're only supposed to choose 4, so maybe changing the algorithm, maybe. Merge training sample polygons with similar spectral value. Actually, I don't think merging the polygons does anything. Like just putting them in, you can have several polygons in there. All you got to do is tell it which one it is. So you could have several, like there were 4 like white roof ones or whatever, and so you don't have to merge those to do it. So yeah, I would say those 4 really. And I could be wrong, but let's any questions on that? You want to just go ahead, proceed, or any questions? Oh yeah. Try again. That wasn't it, huh?
Yeah, see, this is where I had trouble because all the answers that made sense to me weren't it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm definitely. Yeah, you know, the merge thing threw me off, so maybe it's neither of those, right? So add training sample. I don't think the symbology or the 2 merges or anything. Modify the existing samples. Split the polygons into different classes and change. Let's try that one. Oh, these are incorrect too. Oh, I didn't change them. Okay.
Brian, I got a ticket earlier about a computer not working.
Yeah, it's the one Mike's sitting on. Yeah.
Is it still not working?
Right. It was happening for other students as well. So.
Oh, so it's like all the computers?
No, just that one.
Just that one?
Yeah.
Do you want me to exit it? You don't have to exit it, just minimize it. Is it Google Chrome that's giving you problems? Yeah. Just go to Google Chrome and then you know how to clear browser tab.
All right, merge classes, configure. Well, it could be changed the symbology. That actually may be what the problem was. So I don't actually know. So split training into different. I think the most obvious would be adding training sample polygons. Maybe not train, you know, I don't know. And these 2. Modifying the existing ones. Did we already pick those? I don't even know. Now I'm just guessing because I don't know what. Certainly all of those can improve the quality of your training samples. Oh. Well, you know, I'm thinking of the output. So the training samples. Yeah, I just don't think it's the symbology. Let's see. So yeah, changing the classifier algorithm doesn't improve the quality of the samples, right? So maybe that's what my problem is. Splitting and merging for sure can affect the quality of the samples. Modifying the sample polygons, definitely. Adding them, definitely. Merging, splitting, adding. What, you know, that's. Oh, look at that, it's correct. Yeah, if you read the question, I guess that helps. Although it's not inherently clear. But yeah, if you just look at your training samples, in other words, the polygons, right? So let me turn this stuff off. So we're trying to improve these guys, those polygons. We can improve them by splitting them, by adding more, by adjusting the ones there, and merging the ones that were similar. Oh, you know what? In fact, by looking at them, if I use the select tool and select like the grass, see how they're merged? So that actually does affect the sample. I wonder if that white roof, see if I select a white roof, it picks all these other white roofs. Huh. So merging them certainly. Yeah. Still don't know why it didn't work. But anyway, there we go. Got 100% on that quiz.
So wait, it was split, add, modify, and which one?
Yeah, and you see why, you know, I'm trying to just look at why that is, and it's because the question is actually, we're looking at the quality of the actual samples, right?
Right.
And so that's the polygons. So all these four have to do with the polygons themselves, and that's it. It's, I mean, I could have just looked through and said, looked at where it said polygon. So that was kind of dumb. I mean, if they had said, you know, I had in my mind, I was just thinking, improve the quality of the results. And that's not what it's saying. Although it kind of is. I mean, the quality of training samples gives you an improved result, and these other things will improve your result, but not the polygons. So sorry for misreading and misleading. Is that right? We're okay with all that? Take that as a yes. Oh, look at that, we've completed it. That was a bummer. I may have to yeah, I think we have to evaluate the course. What did you like best about the course? Overall rating, yeah, it was good, I think, but information, okay. To view the certificate, this is how you would turn it in, okay? So we go to My Learning, and it should give you view certificate, right? So you can view the certificate. It gives it to you in this PDF format, right? So you can download it, then submit it to Canvas, and there you go. That's it.
Since my Esri account wasn't working, you want me to like try it again and see if I can go through it?
Yeah, we're gonna try to get you to, what was that? Link your account with the Salmon College organization. That way it gives you access to this. And that was using that token, but the token's expired, so I have to send you a new one, but you didn't get it.
Yeah, because remember, like anytime I tried to make the account, it just asked for my email, and then whenever it sent me the link it would like have, like you just want to get a login, but it never like had me actually put like a password or anything to it.
Yeah, and so let's try logging in on a different computer. Maybe that's the problem. This one up here is actually fast. The one on the end, yeah. So that it'll be faster this way. Yeah. Okay, good, good. So we're going to go to the national map, and if we look at, here's imagery. Basically, there's the National Aerial Image Program. That's not what I want, though. I think there is some good. Well, I'm not seeing it now. I wonder. Maybe because I'm zoomed out. Well, no, that should be okay. Zoom in a little bit further. It's not elevation. LiDAR, imagery. Okay, if I go to our assignments, I have something started here. Where is it? I have a satellite imagery. Yeah, so here, I'll publish that right now, even though we may change it. So this gives you some approximate wavelengths for the different kinds of things that you would look for. There's good ones for like smoke and cloud cover and fog and things like that. A lot of that for, let's see, I think it's Earth Explorer. That's why I was going off incorrectly here. So let's just click on that. It looks a lot the same, but it is different. The Earth Explorer is like the national map for satellite data. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in on Farmington area. Probably not. Here's the whole county anyway. Let's see if we can pick up some data here. And here's a nice one. It does say towers, man-made structures and stuff. Basically, it's using that instead of pixel-based classification, it's using object-based. So it's looking at the shape of clusters of pixels that have the same color and are in a certain kind of configuration, like a shape. So that's kind of cool. I don't think there's what I'm looking for here. I'm not looking for features so much as let's just look at the data sets. That's better. So if I come back here, this table was for the GOES satellite. Yeah, it's an acronym for Earth Observing. I don't know, I can't remember what it is, but anyway, it's mostly for fire and smoke data, but there's other ones as well. Yeah. Well, there are some fires out here, so we could take a look at that. Let's see if this has the GOES satellite in here. Landsat and land cover are pretty good too. If I can't find the GOES one, yeah. That's all just aerial. It even has unmanned aerial imagery. That's cool. I am not seeing what I'm looking for though. I think I have another link here though. Yeah. Well, without having to actually do the mapping, one thing we can look at is, yeah, the Pacific Southwest doesn't really contain, let's see if we can just do Southwest. Southern Rockies. I don't think it did. So yeah, it even tells you, this makes it kind of easier. All channels. If we were looking for like, isn't there a fire like near Salt Lake up there? It's a pretty big one. So, yeah. So if we look at cloud particle veggie, coming back here, what's good for smoke detection? Yeah, the shortwave infrared. So 3.9 micrometers or 390 nanometer. Let's see. So if I look for that, near infrared. So band 4, band 5 and 6, pretty good for, doesn't tell me what frequency that's on or wavelength. But we could pick six. So right there, you can see that's pretty indicative of a fire, I would think. And you can also see clouds just forming over the mountain edges. But right there, well, that actually might be a little bit of a cloud too. It sure looks like a source that's not on the mountain range, and it's a different color right there. So that's pretty indicative of a fire. There's a 24-hour loop, a little bit longer. So that's band 6. Let's try band 5. We're looking for 3.9. What was it saying? 3.9 micrometer.
Number 7, I think, is 3.9.
There we go. Thank you. Well, I'm not seeing it now. Oh, here. You see that black spot? Well, that's just water. And these are just clouds. So it's picking up the clouds real well, but not that smoke. The other way you can tell a fire is if the clouds, I mean, on the mountain ranges, you can see the clouds. These are just clouds floating over the, and you can see clouds forming over the mountain ranges and stuff. But boy, that wasn't as good as the other band, huh? Hotspot detection. So 2.2, let's see if there's a better one. The vegetation is 0.86. That's nice. And burn scars, you could see like dark areas would be burn scars where the vegetation's been cleared. And 1.37 is also good for thin cirrus clouds and smoke and dust and ash. So let's try the 1.37. Still on. Still on band 7. Maybe, oh, there we go. Just took a while. So you could see that that's probably a fire up here. And those are probably just clouds coming off the mountain ranges. That probably is too. Maybe the fire's out. But that certainly, I think that's a fire. That looks like a fire for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely cool. Anyway, different spectral signatures for the different kinds of things like smoke or cirrus clouds, or that's what this thing was for. You can download some of this. Let's try 10.3. That's the long wave. Is that even in there? Clean long wave, 10.3. Based on temperature, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I think it doesn't allow you, I mean, there is a download link, but that's just the GIF for it. So, you can put it on Facebook, I guess, but it's not good for map. You can put it in GIS as well, but it's maybe. I think you can. But. All right. I do want to. Yeah, that is downloadable. Is there a better? No, we don't want that. So the problem with satellite data, or the issue with it anyway, is when you want to pick up an image, right? You have to specify the time frame, right? And sometimes the satellites will be where you want them to be at a certain time. Sometimes they don't, right? So, but usually they go around the Earth. Maybe some of them are geostationary, where they just follow a certain point around the Earth. Some go around the Earth a couple times a day. Some, and some have a system of satellites that can pick up almost anything. Usually it takes, several days to cover the Earth. Anyway. So I kind of want to just download a single image for a single point in time and put it into the Oh yeah, we did go to the Earth Explorer, and that was probably the easiest one to do, although I'm not real sure which one I want. The AVHR, that's the Advanced Very High Resolution raster. And very high resolution is like, 10 meters pixels, which is pretty good for a satellite. So land cover is always pretty good because it gives you at least the vegetation. So let's see if we can pick something up for our area. And the global land cover one. Landsat is also pretty decent. Level 3. I'm not sure what's in each of this. There's burned area. Let's just try that one. And no results. I don't care about that. Let's just try that one. We can look at the collection info too to see what it gives you. See if it's good for looking at something. Analysis ready data. We might need that. Yeah, I guess you have to draw your own polygon in here. I thought you could somewhere. Oh, use map. There you go. Yeah, pick that much. That's probably good. Let's try it a little bit better like that. Okay. There we go. And then the data sets. Let's just see what that gives us. And look at the results. No results. Yeah, let's try the Landsat then. See if we can get some results with that one. There we go. So we got a bunch of results there. Just a bunch of tiles. Landsat surface temperature science project is. We can look at the footprint and see where it is. We can just get the tiles for, yeah, that tile would be good. So I don't need that one. Need that one. Take that one. Yeah, let's just pick up that one, I guess. Oh, I have to log in.
So for those of us at home, how are we supposed to download
Yeah,
that?
well, this is a free, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Maybe I forgot my password, I don't know. Oh, lovely, I get to work for Google now.
Let's see if you're a robot.
Yeah, it really just wants to know what are stairs so it can improve its algorithm. Oh, I guess I didn't do it so well. That looks like a bridge.
When you download this, could you post on Canvas for
Yeah.
those of us who don't have a logging thing?
Well, I'm not sure I do. Not been confirmed. Yeah. It's been a while. They may have like inactivated my account.
Or they think you're a robot.
They don't. Yeah, just because I don't know what a bridge is.
Imagine losing your account because you can't pass a robot test.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, it's updating my inbox. Here.
So I got a Chrome working on this now, but I did restart so that
What was the problem?
there is an outdated antivirus on this. I guess the outdated antivirus interferes with Chrome opening, and so I just uninstalled it and it started working. I have to look around though. Like I tried reinstalling Chrome and tried installing an older version of Chrome, tried clearing a bunch of stuff, and nothing was working. I did it.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. It doesn't look like I'm getting there. Anyway, what should we do? This is probably the best place to get the information. Wow. Yeah, I would just create a new account. I certainly thought. Oh, good, I get to do this again. What? Oh, these are great. There's traffic lights all over. Yeah, it doesn't see it. Okay, so I bet you if I try to create a new account, I don't even know what that is. I get to pretend I'm on. Look at that, crosswalks all over here. Jerks. And then they changed the. I don't see any crosswalks. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm done. Let's do. I just wanted to show, and we did. We showed that interactive one just online or whatever. It's nice to download them. However, if they're going to make it that hard, I'm not going to bother. There's, and then, what's nice is when you download them, they have a lot of bands. Like this other image we had, it had 4 bands, one of which was near infrared, and so we used that to show, more vegetation. I kind of wanted to do that again, but no big deal. We'll actually, I think that's good enough for chapter 6, really. Chapter 7 is going to be fun. It's just about digital data and getting more data off the internet and stuff and making good maps. And there's lots of good sources for that. So I think we'll just have you turn in that certificate for the chapter 6 assignment anyway. We'll do Yeah, I'm gonna unpublish that one. That one sucked. So nope, that's not the right one. I had some other ideas there, but I thought I made an assignment for this unsupervised or the supervised. Yeah. What's it called? What do we call it? Module. So that was the Esri module that we did, and we'll just give you some days to, get that turned in or whatever. But so that's the one where you can just turn in the certificate, basically. Where is it? All right. That'll work. So that'll be that assignment. And then we'll just go into chapter 7 on Tuesday. So, whew. Yeah, sorry about the confusion with that dumb assignment. Oh well.